People say that fixing the squeal should be easy, but how easy is it exactly on this Subaru WRX STI? This car has 300 horsepower, and right now something sounds very wrong indeed.
This car does sound like a piece of junk. My brother just needs to get rid of it so he can get out of here and get married.
And on this car, it's a boxer engine, so it might be a bit of a knuckle breaker. Time to fix this in this notoriously cramped engine bay. My name is Ethan, this is my friend Ben, and welcome to Car Creations. Once the car was in the shop, we had to diagnose and see if it was a simple belt replacement or something else entirely.
Looks like it's supposed to have two belts. Did you know it's supposed to have two belts?
Yes, well, one is for the AC and the other is for the main drive belt. We tried to figure out which one was squeaking, so we removed the AC belt, and as you can hear, it's definitely still squeaking. All right, so first things first, we're gonna do a visual inspection to make sure that it's not the pulleys or anything else moving in here. If they're good, and all it is probably gonna be the belts. And that is a pretty simple fix, thanks to Goodyear and getting them on Amazon.
We're gonna remove this piece of plastic here so that we can get to the belt. We can take the belt off and then have a closer look at the actual pulley system. We got to work removing the plastic shroud. Next, we needed to get the main belt off.
So on this car, there's no dedicated tensioner or idler pulley on the WRX STI. Instead, we have the alternator, which will swing up and down. In this case, the alternator had an adjuster bolt system, which puts the tension on the belt. So to do this, we loosened the alternator locking bolt. Then we loosened the alternator height adjustment bolt. And then we finally loosened the remaining locking bolt. It then moved up and down, giving us room to remove the main belt.
There we go. Belt is off. From our initial belt inspection, we could see that it needed to be replaced. It was missing part of it and it looked to be coming apart even further. However, was this the only issue? No. Upon closer inspection, the harmonic balancer looked to be moving.
So as you can see, it was eating away at the plastic to the point where the AC pulley, you couldn't even get the belt onto it. We fiddled around with it a little and discovered that the outer part was not even connected to the inner part.
This shouldn't be here. Yeah, this is not good.
Definitely causing the squeaking sound. This needs to be completely replaced before we could even get to the belts. Just gonna put my foot on the brake because then we don't need a special Subaru tool to lock the engine.
To remove, one has to put the car in 4th gear and hold the brake, while another person needs to remove the bolt holding the balancer in place. Sometimes, using the old belt to give some resistance can help with the bolt removal.
There it is. Aha. Oh, it's glory. Normally you need a whirlpool to do that.
Once it was out, it was easy to see the damage. The rubber holding the two parts together had failed, causing it to freely move about.
This definitely caused the squealing. We now can install the harmonic balancer, and we've caught up back to where we thought the video was going to be and where we put the belts on. But installing the new one is relatively easy. Once ordered, it was simple as reversing the steps that we used to take it off. Once torqued to the correct measurement, we could then get to work installing the new belts.
So we're ready to put the belts on, and we were just looking at the alternator pulley, and we noticed there's actually a buildup of rubber from the old belt. We have this tool here that we're gonna use to try and fish out some of the rubber so that the newer belt fits in properly.
Now we're coming to do the belts, and there are two belts. We have the AC belt, and then we have the main belt. The original owner of this car, James, Ben's brother, thought that it was the AC belt that was causing the issue, so we cut that off, and it didn't fix it, as we know, because it wasn't anything to do with that belt. So why are there two belts in the Subaru WRX? Turning the AC on and off will cause a lot of unneeded tension on main belt. So all they did is add a second belt. We have two Goodyear belts that we need to order from Amazon. We have the stretch serpentine belt and then just the normal serpentine belt here at the cart and ordered. And now we just have to wait for it to deliver.
So thankfully we took a picture of how the belt was on the pulleys so that we can figure out how to put it back on. We also recommend checking out like a diagram of how it is online, because some cars, unlike this one, are a little more complicated, i.e. the mini engine. So right here we have the new belt. Thank you, Goodyear. There's a lot more rubber on this belt compared to the old one. If we get a quick side by side, these are actually the same belt, except this one has just worn through and, as I was told to say, seated itself and delaminated, compared to this one that just has a lot more rubber on it. We also have our stretch belt. This one, of course, is for the AC.
Time to put the belts on, and we're gonna start with the tensioner belt for the AC. And you wanna put this one on first because it's right at the back, and the other one will go in front. So what we're gonna do is...
Dibs on doing this one. This one looks easy. We're gonna put on the AC belt.
Right here.
But unfortunately, yeah, the what's it called, stretch belt. But unfortunately, there's a tool we didn't know about that we needed.
We need to finish this car tonight because James is going to buy a brand new car tomorrow, and he needs this car to go pick up the other car. But unfortunately, this belt cannot go on right now. So what we're gonna have to do is skip the AC belt and just go right for the serpentine belt right here and put that on.
Ben, hand over the belt.
How did I not see that? You're too tall. I'm looking at like... So this is a very fancy belt that we're putting on. The way that it's made, it will help this car perform a lot better. This belt has precision ground V grooves so that it doesn't slip at high RPMs, which would cause squealing, although it may not be the issue in this specific situation.
Not that anyone would drive a WRX at high RPMs.
Making sure I have it seated properly. I'm gonna go up and over.
You need help?
You're gonna cut my fingers off there, bud.
So we simply slipped the new belt on, put the tensioner bolts back in their original position, and the belt was installed. Time to tighten it.
Oh, wait. Before we tighten it, make sure it's not twisted in any way, because you know what happens if it's twisted?
What happens?
It'll completely shred itself all over again, and we have to
We got like 3 extra, it's
buy a
fine.
new belt. So, it's the moment of truth. If this doesn't work, let's go! Woo! Harmonic balancer wasn't dead, that would have been easy.
Next step is to get the stretch belt installation tool. All right, so we brought the car back in, we took the belt off, and now it's time to put on the new belt.
And we have now the tool. So now we're gonna sit this on the harmonic balancer and we'll see how well it works. Once seated, you turn the engine till the belt grabs and then slides onto the harmonic balancer. It can be helpful to get someone else to help you or try to hold the belt in place yourself and guide it onto the wheel with each turn. Stretch belt is on. We then installed the main belt and buttoned everything back up.
We turned the engine a couple times before starting it to make sure it was seated well and all looked correct.
And then the last step is to turn it on and test to make sure the squeal is gone. And everything works. We're all set. We just have to install the plastic cover and we're on the road.
Who knew rubber was already at work before it hits the road? Thanks so much to Goodyear Belts for sponsoring this video. You can check them out on Amazon using the link below.
And let's go hit the road.
I'll do the honors.
We hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't yet, please make sure to like and subscribe. Most of all, hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one.